Hello, Bears fans. Here's an overview of our team's current situation. It's no secret that we're facing a major issue with the offensive line. In the first 8 games of the season, the challenge of protecting our rookie quarterback, Caleb Williams, has impacted our offensive performance and put enormous pressure on him. Constant injuries have affected the line, and the player rotation has prevented the consistency needed for effective protection. Tevin Jenkins stands out, always showing consistency. But unfortunately, others have struggled, especially in the right guard position. Nate Davis, signed for 3 years with a $30 million contract, was even benched for 2 games, and despite attempts to trade him, the team couldn't move him before the trade deadline. The result? Williams has already been sacked 29 times, a frightening average of over 3.5 sacks per game. However, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Ryan Poles has the chance to strengthen our offensive line in the next offseason. And one name drawing attention is Chiefs guard Trey Smith, who will be a free agent in 2025. He's one of the best pass protectors, not allowing a single sack this season. With a projected $73 million in cap space, the Bears are well positioned to make a competitive offer to Smith and address our right guard problem. Smith's arrival would give Williams the protection he needs to develop his talent and build chemistry with DJ Moore. Additionally, the 2025 draft will be a great opportunity to secure young, promising talent for our offensive line. Prospects like Olimuya Fashanu and Joe Alt are among the top choices and could offer the strength and durability our line needs. The free agent market and waiver wire could also bring interesting reinforcements to balance our roster. So, Bears fans, what do you think? Should we focus on Trey Smith to fix the right guard issue, or invest in young talent from the draft? Leave your comments below on what our team needs to achieve a successful season and protect Caleb Williams. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and join this community that brings you everything about the Chicago Bears. Let's take this journey together. The Bears' situation this season isn't easy, especially when it comes to the offensive line. Since the start of the season, protection for our young quarterback Caleb Williams has been lacking. With a line facing multiple injuries, consistent protection is a constant challenge, impacting the development and productivity of our offense. Caleb, our rising star, has been taking an average of 3.5 sacks per game. That's a lot of pressure for a rookie. To make things worse, the lack of a solid line also hinders his connection with our top receiver, DJ Moore. Nate Davis, who joined with high expectations in a 3-year, $30 million contract, hasn't helped much either, as he ended up on the bench, and we couldn't trade him before the deadline. The right guard position remains one of the main vulnerabilities of the offensive line, and our GM, Ryan Poles, has a lot of work ahead to fix this. Now, as the next season approaches, many are talking about a complete overhaul of the offensive line. A name that holds promise for the Bears' future is Trey Smith, guard for the Kansas City Chiefs, who will become a free agent in 2025. Smith is one of the best pass protectors in the league, not allowing a single sack this season according to Pro Football Focus. Christopher Knox from Bleacher Report highlighted him as the second-best free agent for 2025, and he could be a valuable addition to our line, giving Caleb the time he needs to make plays and reach his full potential. The Bears also have a considerable amount of cap space, with a projection of $73 million available for 2025. This places the team in a prime position to offer a competitive contract to Smith, whose market value is estimated at around $19 million annually. An investment like this would not only provide an immediate solution for the offensive line, but also help secure solid protection for upcoming seasons. Another interesting point for the Bears is the 2025 draft, which offers promising options. The team can look for young talent to build the line, such as Penn State's Olimuya Fashanu and Notre Dame's Joe Alt. These prospects are considered some of the best and would bring both skill and durability to our offensive line. Now, we want to know what you think, fans. Should we focus on a big signing like Trey Smith, or bet on developing young talent through the draft? Which approach would be more effective for protecting our QB and ensuring the team's long-term success? Share your opinions in the comments. Let's strengthen this Bears community and discuss the future of our team together. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to get daily updates and stay on top of everything happening with the Bears. As a Bears fan, I have to admit the offensive line situation worries me a lot. Seeing Caleb Williams, who has such promising talent, scrambling desperately on every snap is incredibly frustrating. It's impossible to expect him to grow and lead us to the top if the protection doesn't improve. He needs time to read the field, and this line isn't giving him that. Besides Trey Smith, I believe the Bears should take a more aggressive approach in the free agent market and even consider some bold trades to reinforce the offensive line in other critical areas. It's not just about protecting Caleb Williams, but also about establishing a more solid identity for the team. When our offensive line fails, it impacts the entire offense. Our plays become predictable, the running game stalls, and it puts more pressure on the defense, which ends up overwhelmed. Thinking as a fan who has seen too many ups and downs, I feel it's time for the Bears to embrace this rebuilding opportunity with full intensity. If we're pragmatic and strategic, we can create a team that can genuinely compete in the coming years, rather than struggling to avoid losing seasons. We have cap space, and with high draft picks, we can bring in both promising young players and veterans who can add stability. Of course, the development of Caleb Williams remains the main focus. He has the potential to be the face of the franchise, but for that, he needs a well-structured team. This season has already shown that he has grit and skill, but he lacks support. With a consistent and solid offensive line, we could finally see Williams in all his potential, better connecting with DJ Moore and putting the team in good positions to win. If management is truly committed to rebuilding the Bears and providing a solid foundation for our quarterback, then now is the time to act boldly. Only then will we see this potential turn into victories and a team the fans can be proud to follow. After all, we, Bears fans, deserve to see a competitive team with a winning mindset. In my opinion, investing in Trey Smith would be a smart move. He would bring immediate experience and quality to the offensive line, something we desperately need. Although the draft is a great opportunity to bring in new talent, it's risky to rely on a rookie to have an immediate impact in such an important area. Furthermore, Trey Smith still has several years of high-level football ahead, so he wouldn't just be a short-term fix, he'd be a key piece to build a solid line around. We can't wait another season to see how the team adjusts. The time is now, and bringing in someone like Smith could transform this offensive line from a weakness into a strength, giving Caleb Williams the chance to shine and develop the offense. If we want to be competitive, now's the time to invest heavily and give our quarterback the protection he needs to showcase his full potential.